Hello, welcome back to Full Disclosure After Hours. I'm McKenzie.
And I'm Kristen.
No Starbucks
No
today.
Starbucks today. You know what? Lines are too long sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And sometimes people forget.
Who's people?
But I will say, I forgot.
Oh. I mean, you know.
Next week we'll have the best Starbucks drink ever.
Yeah. Next week might be the last.
Next week might be our last show, but
Maybe. That's the tea, you know?
I'm like our page and subscribe if you want to see more.
Yeah, Kristen and I, we got to graduate.
Yes, unfortunately. Well, actually, fortunately, because I'm done.
I can't do school for one more
can't
minute,
do
to be quite honest.
I can't believe I even entertained the idea of grad school.
Oh, I know. I think about that every day.
Oh,
I'm like, grad school? Who?
I think it was because I was just scared. And I was like, grad school. But now I'm like, okay, I can't stand another month in college.
I know. I'm like, 2 weeks is all I can do.
Yeah.
2 more weeks is all I can handle.
Not besides the fact that I found out next week is dead week last night.
Same.
Somebody was like, you know how next week's dead week? And I was like, it's what? We don't have school.
Ever again.
Ever again? Okay.
Whew, 2 more weeks of
Sounds
homework
good.
for my life.
You know what? That's all I need to say. I'm like, it'll be over in 2 weeks.
Just two more weeks of homework.
Live my life. I'll never look back. It'll be crazy.
Yeah. Well, okay. Let's get into our hot topics. So Kristen's been living in the dark.
Apparently.
Had no idea.
Apparently.
And I know you like Lizzo.
I love Lizzo.
So
love
I don't know
her.
where you've been.
I've just not been on TikTok for so long.
Kristen is
Take a break.
living in the 1900s because
Yeah,
she's reading a book right
I read
now.
a book. And I was off of TikTok.
You just can't leave TikTok. You miss too much.
I was really surprised because you know how your screen time comes in every week? It was wow, your screen time was way down. And I was like, wow, it's because I wasn't on TikTok for
literally
5 hours a day.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. I don't want to be on TikTok 5 hours a day, but I also feel like I know nothing if I'm not on TikTok 5 hours a day.
It teaches me so many things.
I know.
So many useful life hacks I've got.
Learning
from
so many
TikTok.
things, so many trends.
So many stuff that I've bought. So many things that I bought from
Really?
TikTok. Yeah.
What have you bought from TikTok?
Honestly, I don't know. A lot of stuff. I'll see a best something on Amazon. And I'm like,
yeah.
That looks good. That is something that I need to buy right now. Even though it's where is it now? I don't know.
Right.
I bought, the Kat Von D, or not Kat Von D, KVD foundation. I saw another TikTok that was a dupe for it.
Oh, I think I've seen
that
those.
one, and I was
I've
like,
seen
yes,
those.
saving money, queen.
Yeah. Well,
But anyway,
so
TikTok,
this week,
Lizzo.
Lizzo drunk DM'd Chris Evans on Instagram.
I fully support her decision
And
to do
this
that.
just seems like a worlds colliding situation for Kristen. I can't believe she
Oh my
missed
God,
it.
it's like my Marvel meets pop culture. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is my bread and butter right here.
Right.
And this is how I find out.
Yeah, through me. Just
The reason.
yeah. Well, so she DM'd Chris Evans and she was like, oh no, it wasn't anything embarrassing, just a few emojis.
Yeah.
But I think then she posted a TikTok about it and I'm sure he saw it because then he DM'd her back and was like, no harm in a drunk DM.
Oh my God, if I was him, I would have sent her back her TikTok.
Oh my God, that would have been funny.
I know. That would've been
Maybe
so
he's just
funny.
not a funny guy.
Is Chris Evans on TikTok?
I'm not sure.
Or do you think he
I'm sure
was
someone
hey,
sent it to
look
him.
at this video.
I think maybe he's a little
He seems a little old-fashioned to me.
old for TikTok.
He's Captain America. He's 200
I thought he
years
wasn't
old.
anymore.
Well,
Well,
always be the original one, though.
yeah. Well, so he DM'd her back, and then just before the show started, got the update. They now follow each other on Instagram, which they did not before.
I kind of hope they just fall in love. I would love to see them be in love.
I feel like Chris Evans is not ready for a woman like Lizzo.
Chris Evans is just not ready for a woman. He just doesn't have a woman.
He doesn't?
No.
I mean, I guess that would make sense.
but I do want him to
Why he's
date
DMing
Elizabeth
Lizzo.
Olsen.
Right. That would
So,
not be worlds colliding. That
Either
would be
Lizzo or Elizabeth Olsen would be good. Would be really good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be happy either
I'd be
way.
like, wow, this is great.
He doesn't seem like he wants to date, to be honest.
Maybe he's just living his life, doing what he wants to do, hanging out.
How old is he?
Let me look. I actually don't. I feel like he's not old.
Maybe 30? 32?
I'd say he's 39.
Whoa.
He's 39.
And he's not tied down?
No. And Chris Evans is a beauty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
He's the only reason I liked
he's
Civil
6
War.
feet tall.
Could be taller.
Could be taller.
I'm pretty tall. I'm pretty tall, so 6 feet isn't that
I'm
tall
like, Chris
to me.
Evans, why are you not 6'2"?
Yeah, 6'2" and above, please.
Figure that out for me,
Please.
Huh? Okay. Maybe that's why he doesn't want to date yet. He's like, I need to grow. I don't know why.
I'm still working on it.
6 feet is a good height, men.
Well,
just putting that out there.
Yeah, sorry. How tall are you?
I'm 5'6.5".
Okay, so that's good for you.
Yeah.
I'm 5'10".
Remember when you like were talking on Tom Holland when you found out he was like
Oh,
5'8"?
yeah. I was like, Tom Holland's short.
And
Short.
like new segment. McKenzie criticizes Marvel heights.
Well, 6 feet is fine.
6 feet is fine.
5'8" is
With
not
some
fine.
flats.
With some flats.
Like if
for
you were,
me?
like, yeah.
Oh, I was like, for them, no. Wear
For
heels.
them. Wear heels. Wear platforms, please. Did you know Robert Downey Jr. is 56?
Whoa.
Did not realize there was a 17-year age gap
How
between
tall is
those
he?
two. I'm like, let me look. He is 5'9".
Whoa.
An oldie and a shorty, but he still looks good. I'll give it to him.
Okay.
All right, but for my hot topic, I'm bringing the Jeffree Star car crash incident. I don't know if you saw. I saw it on Snapchat because, like, at the bottom, it gives you, like, suggested stuff, and it was, like, a Daily Mail or whatever.
I think I saw it on Twitter.
But so apparently he was hospitalized and he had a bed in a bed. Yeah, he had a bed. He was in a neck brace. He broke like parts of his back and like he like cracked some of his vertebrae, I guess, while he was in it. But he was with his son Daniel, and I am assuming they were not in Calabasas where he usually lives.
They were in
it's like
Wyoming.
Yeah, Wyoming, because he like bought a house there or something like that.
Wyoming, not real. So I
It's
don't know
not
how that
real. There's
happened.
like 500,000 people in
No.
Wyoming. Sorry,
You think
if
I
you're from
didn't believe
Wyoming.
in? You think I thought New Mexico was fake?
Oh my
Wyoming
God.
does not
I'm
exist
like,
in
have
my
you
mind.
ever met someone from Wyoming?
No,
It's fake.
it's not real. It's literally not
I'm
real.
assuming that when you get there, you're just in Canada.
People are just making it up for sure.
Yeah, like they want us to believe so bad. I'm like, you should have given them a higher population.
That is a made up state.
When you cross the border into Wyoming, you are in Canada. Like that's just
there
like,
is just I don't even
That's it.
want to talk about it because it's literally fake.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm like, ugh.
so they were somewhere
Yeah,
in
but
the U.S.
they like slid on like black ice and their car flipped a bunch, which I did see the picture of the car and like it's banged up for sure. But I was like, to be told it like flipped and rolled 3 times, I'm like, I feel like that should be worse. But apparently it's made with like really great steel or something.
Was it like a Rolls Royce?
Yeah, something like that.
Of course it was.
So like it's hard to break it since he's so rich and so much money and such nice cars that, but he still broke his back. But apparently he has to like stay in his back.
Did
for,
you
like,
see?
months.
I saw a bunch of people on like. Well, he had to like make a video that was like, I can't believe people are saying that this is fake.
Yeah, because we were like, you're exaggerating.
You were like, you didn't actually flip your car, and he was,
was
like,
like-
how could you guys say that?
Look at him. You got a little
Oh,
neck
man.
brace on. I will say he looks hurt in this one. It's the man just holding his hand right here for me.
Is that the other guy that was in the crash?
Yeah, his name's Daniel. I guess they were friends. You know, Jeffree Star goes through friends like they're nothing because he's problematic. But apparently this guy was like friends with him when he was like way long ago, like when he was doing music.
Ooh,
It's
what a dark time.
it's not good. Music.
MySpace. And he's doing MySpace and making songs
Yeah.
and being problematic, as per usual.
True. But the Wyoming Highway Patrol told TMZ that preliminary findings suggest that drugs and alcohol were not a factor in the crash, but the investigation is still ongoing. And I'm like, I mean, if they slipped on ice, like, seems pretty cut and dry to me.
Yeah.
Black ice, especially. I'm like, I can't drive on ice for sure. One time I decided to drive back home to Texas from Oklahoma, and it just happened to snow that day. And for like 3 hours, I was like, so.
Have you? Okay, well, I'm from Missouri, so I've definitely.
It like doesn't snow where I'm from.
Yeah. Well, it does where I'm from.
This past year, I was like, this is the most snow I've ever seen. It was so much snow.
Not me. Well, like when I was like a young kid, we had like a ginormous ice storm, and like our power got knocked out, and we couldn't leave for like a week.
Oh my gosh.
It was like horrible. We had to go like stay at a hotel, like 45 minutes away.
Oh my gosh.
But I've like when I first started driving, I was driving home from school, and I slipped on ice in my car and hit the car next to me.
Oh no.
Yeah, so
That's scary.
yeah, I cried so much, like just for like hours. I was just like, oh my god.
One time
She called the cops on me.
Oh.
I was like,
Was it that bad of a hit?
no, I like sideswiped her a little bit, but she had like just gotten in the car and she was like really angry at me. But
I'm
like
like, do
it
you
wasn't like on
see the
purpose.
ice
No,
on
I was
the
going like
ground?
15 under the speed limit too, and so the cop was just like, give her your insurance. And I was like,
I hate
okay.
that.
And then she claimed it, of course.
I'm like, okay, girl, I'll pay.
But like my car took more damage. Like I popped a tire and like my like whole car was just like swiped from my doing. And hers looked like it had like one paint chip and she claimed it on her insurance. And my dad was so mad at me. But again, it's just ice. I can't do anything about it.
Well, you and Jeffree Star can't do anything about it because he.
Well, I didn't break my back.
That's true.
Allegedly.
It says it happened around 8:30 a.m. I'm like, what was he doing?
Okay, well,
but in a
normal people operate at 8:30 a.m.
I guess you know what? He is like a businessman.
I operate at 8:30 a.m.
I do when I naturally wake up like that, but sometimes if I set my alarm and I wake up like that, I'm like, where am I?
Really?
Yeah, but if I don't set my alarm, like yesterday it was like 7:45 and I was like, okay.
Wow.
But this morning my alarm went off at 8 and I was like, get away from me. Don't talk to me.
Like, I wake up at 7:30 like every day.
You're just an adult. You're ready to graduate college. You're ready for adult life.
And the industry I'm going into, who knows when I'll be working. Could be midnight. So
yeah, you're right. Oh my God.
I don't want to think about it, to be quite honest.
Fine.
Please hire me.
Please hire me
to make the Real Housewives with the Avengers.
Oh my, can I come too if you pick her up? Because I would love to be a part of that.
I know plenty of Real Housewives plots. Specifically, I'm thinking of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills with Denise Richards last season.
She really loves her Real Housewives, so she's
not
kidding.
The Beverly Hills ones, they're just so dramatic. I love them. And sometimes Kris Jenner's on there. It's great.
Oh, wow.
Because they're all in Beverly Hills.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I want her to be a housewife so bad, but I don't think she wants to.
Maybe when she retires, she'll be like, okay.
Is she not retired? I mean, I guess she's momaging, but.
She's momaging. But yeah, so that's it for our hot topics. But when we come back, we are going to play a really fun game called GeoGuessr. So stay tuned.
I'm so excited.
Tired of paying for parking at those other airports? Fly Stillwater Regional Airport. We offer proximity, free parking, and short security lines. Still making long drives to Oklahoma City or Tulsa just for the airport? Stay close to home and fly with Stillwater Regional Airport. Daily nonstop flights to DFW with 800 plus flight connections in 29 countries.
Oh hey, I'm sorry I didn't see you there. I'm not sure if you knew, but the Ocali has been doing big things this past year. Let me give you the rundown. Ocali TV had over 100,000 views in 2020. And listen, the traffic on the Ocali website is mind-blowing. Ocali.com had 1.5 million page views in 2020. But wait, there's more. I know you guys love social media, being that you're young and all, so I'm gonna let you in on some stats I recently got my hands on. The Ocali's Twitter has 19,000 followers, and its Facebook 10,000 followers, and it's only growing. The E-Collie even has 2,200 followers. Crazy, right? I'm thinking with those stats, the only option left is for you to join in on the fun. Come join the cool kids. They're all probably looking at something on the Ocali right now anyways. Okay, that's all I have for you. The Ocali, fighting fake news since 1895.
Alrighty, welcome back to Full Disclosure. I'm Kristen.
And I'm McKenzie.
And we are about to play GeoGuessr. Actually, McKenzie is the first one that told me about GeoGuessr because I never even heard of it until you said it. Yeah. Like, I heard we were going to play a game of GeoGuessr, and I was like, what is that?
Well, I think this is going to, like, make me look really dumb, but I'm down.
It'll be fine. I played, like, one round, but I did, like, Google. I didn't, I found stuff, and I was like, where is that in America?
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, GeoGuessr, if you don't know, it's like it's going to pop up on the screen. We're going to be placed in a random spot in the U.S., and we have to guess where we are based on the surroundings. So.
I'm excited. Are you ready?
I guess so. I hope it's not Wyoming.
Do I just press start?
Yeah. Okay. Just press start. Okay. Here we go. Ooh.
Oh, my gosh.
A neighborhood. Okay. Okay.
Are there any trash cans?
Trash cans. No, there's a
for sale sign. For sale sign. Go up on that.
Maybe there's an area code on it.
I wonder if like.
Hello. Can you zoom?
Oh, Keller Williams. They're everywhere.
They blurred out the area code.
They really did. They blurred. It's like something 9.
They're like no cheats.
I will say an area code in Texas is 469, but. Just saying. That was my home phone area code.
Why can't I go that way?
I don't know.
Weird.
How are we? What does that street sign say? Chestnut?
I don't know. Hold on.
Chestnuts roasting.
Okay.
Speed limit's 30.
We're okay. Obviously, neighborhood vibes.
I'm like, why are we in a neighborhood still? Why is it not over yet?
I don't know. Okay. Well, I have no indicators.
Where is they blur out the license plates too.
Yeah, so we can't but we can.
We know
maybe
there's
look
a
at
cul-de-sac
colors of the license plate.
It looks like it's white on top and blue on bottom.
Yeah, for some reason I'm getting Illinois vibes.
I do think that Illinois' license plate looks like
on
that.
The bottom.
I think so. But where in Illinois is the question.
Not Chicago.
You don't think this is a good old Chi-town?
No, I don't.
You know what? I get that. I feel that.
Okay.
I don't know where else though.
I don't know.
I'm like, should we just put it in Illinois and see what happens?
Maybe.
If we can.
Ooh.
What if it really is Illinois? I'm like,
where is it? It's right here.
no, I said, what if it really is Illinois?
Oh.
I'm like, which one do we
Maybe
want?
Around here.
Yeah, this looks like Northern Illinois for sure.
Okay. Ooh, how wrong.
Whoa!
Oh. Y'all.
We were actually really good. Yo, we kind of smart though.
Genius energy. T. Okay, highway.
This looks like
Palm trees.
Oh, okay.
Palm trees?
Wait, can you get on the other side of that sign and see what it says?
Potentially. It might be too close. Oh. Florida. It's Florida.
Roosevelt Boulevard.
I don't know where that is.
686. So we could just find 686 in Florida and
Oh my
just
God, Florida's such a ginormous state. Okay. I can't believe we got Illinois. That's so funny.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I've never even been to Illinois.
It's pretty close to Missouri, so I'm
Really?
sure I've been.
Okay, let's see. We're looking for
Keep zooming.
686.
686. Okay. I don't.
I'm like,
No.
suddenly there's no 686 in Florida.
Did they lie? Okay, that's 192. 589. See, 589. What's that one?
I don't know. I think it's near an airport. Maybe in
airport?
Tampa.
I don't. Is that more this way? Oh yeah. There we go.
There's 688.
Oh, right there. Oh wait.
So something like
So near here.
684.
But there's also 296.
Oh shit! Shoot.
684. 688. Should I zoom in more?
Maybe.
674.
Oh wait, that's a 693.
Oh my God, 789. Jesus, Florida, chill.
Why do you have so many? Okay, so it has to be somewhere between 674 and 688. But we don't know.
693, 699.
Maybe we should just go out there and see if we're just close by.
Okay, I'll just put something here. Okay. Nice.
Dang, we were so close.
20 miles again.
Oh wow, we're
Okay.
really good at the 20
good.
mile thing.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, next round.
Okay, we have an area code.
A 41. What does it say?
I think it's 419.
I'm gonna Google what a 419 area code is.
Okay. Kristen's just cheating a little.
I'm not cheating. I'm
oh my
using
God.
my
Look at
resources.
that building. Using your resources? As in
Yeah.
the internet?
As in the internet.
Look at this building. It's so
It's in
interesting.
Toledo.
Ohio?
Yeah. A 419 area code is Toledo.
Okay.
Maybe I can find International Fabrics and Decoration.
In Toledo?
Yeah.
It's a very interesting building. This looks like, obviously Toledo, but looks like it could be anywhere.
Oh my God, International Fabrics and Decorations is permanently closed. But
When
it
was
is
this from?
But it is in Toledo.
Okay.
So we just need to find Toledo, Ohio.
Okay. Can do. Can do.
Where's Ohio? There she is.
You don't know where Ohio is?
You were zooming around. What was I supposed to
Up
do?
here.
Okay, so we know it's in Toledo. Toledo, that's where Jughead's mom lives in Riverdale.
Oh, really? Little little Riverdale
Listen,
trivia.
I don't know where in Toledo it is, but maybe should we just like put one down?
We'll probably be 20 miles away, so
Oh my god, that would be so funny.
I'm just gonna put it here.
Okay.
Oh,
7
7
miles.
miles.
Oh my god, we're kind of killing
Guys.
it right now.
Wow, genius energy in the studio.
Bet you didn't
today.
know we had big brains. Huh?
More palm trees.
Palm trees. What is that? What is that thing? That little sign
I'm
say?
getting California vibes. What's
You know what? That's true.
Guys, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we?
Say it again. Maybe.
Where are we?
Maybe it'll come through this time.
Okay, what is this? A hotel or something?
What is that flag?
Whoa, hello.
Oh,
What
guy
flag?
sitting on the street.
Okay. Did they blur him out too?
Yeah.
Is he going to indicate where we are?
What if we saw him? We were like, oh, I know that guy. I know exactly where
That's
we
my
are.
best friend from elementary
I'm like,
school.
oh my, what is that? What does that trash say? Does it say anything?
What is this building? I'm scared, guys.
I feel like, oh, wait, oh, let me see the trash. Oh, are you joking? It wasn't blurred out like 2 seconds ago. Okay, 702. Wait,
702. They didn't do a
is that
great.
a 0 or is that?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I'm looking up a 702 area codes.
What is this building? Is it a hotel? It looks very concrete. Oh man. Oh, is it?
It's in Las Vegas.
Okay.
702 is the Las Vegas area code.
Okay.
Does this building have a name? Like, is
I
there a name
I'm
on it?
I'm finding no indicators.
Okay.
Echo
1055.
So
It's also closed.
Oh.
But it's on 1055
I'm too
East
zoomed
Tropicana Avenue, Las Vegas, Nevada.
okay. Here
So,
we go. Very southern Nevada.
if you can find Tropicana Avenue,
Yeah,
that would be
sure. I know exactly where that's at.
that would be ideal.
Oh God.
Okay, we're in Las Vegas.
Paradise, you say?
I can't believe there's North Las Vegas.
It's a big place.
It is a big place. Okay, Tropicana
Oh.
Avenue.
Okay. Well.
There's oh, here it is. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, it's literally right there. Okay, go ahead, girl. Boom! 4.7 miles. Oh, we could have. Dang it.
I
But
was like,
that was good.
I asked if it was paradise, and you didn't answer me.
Oh, I don't know.
The woods? Oh,
What does that say?
I can't tell. I'll zoom.
If it blurs it out, I'll fight. Pariah Dog Farm.
Dog farm? Are we
Wait,
at, like,
that
a puppy
sounds
mill?
kind of mad.
Jeez.
Crazy.
This does not feel
Pariah
safe.
Dog Farm.
This does not feel safe.
Address.
We don't have much time.
It doesn't even say. It doesn't even
I
give
have
me a
No
place.
state indicators here. Oh man. Oh man.
Trees. There's just trees.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh God. Where are we?
I'm trying to find.
What? Just going down the road.
I literally can't find it.
It's probably also permanently closed.
Probably.
They're like, we're gonna give you the old. Whoa! I like
Why are we
highlighted it.
blue?
I like highlighted it on accident. Oh my God!
Okay.
I've traveled so far.
This is. What does that say?
Are we at the dog farm?
This looks like a campground for some reason to me.
Fatty Road? Oh,
Patty Road.
my bad.
Patty.
Okay, I feel like we're
Road.
just gonna have to. This is our last round. We're just gonna have to like. Oh my God! Not me highlighting it again.
It's in Falmouth, MA, so Massachusetts. Wait, the dog thing did say Falmouth, so I'm
Okay,
assuming.
what? I thought you said you couldn't find it.
Well, it said Falmouth, and I was like, a state, a zip code, or anything. Where is that? I don't know. Let me see if I can like. Oh wait. Yeah, it's on the like, right here.
Oh, down here.
There it is.
Oh, okay.
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 Yeah,
Nice.
1.8. Way to
We
to
should've
close
gone to
out
the
that
hospital.
game.
Right. Okay. Well,
That was our game of GeoGuessr.
Who knew we were such literal geniuses?
And you can play it at home, too.
Yeah, let's see our summary. Okay, so we got 24,000 points because, there we go.
Oh, my God.
Never
we're
got
geniuses.
further away than 20 miles.
Honestly, we did good because the first two, we were just guessing.
I was like, Illinois, I think.
I can't even, okay, the license plate, yeah, but, before that, I would not have been like, yeah, this looks like Illinois. I've never been, but.
Maybe I just know things.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe
I tend to not know things very often.
Maybe I cheated and looked at all of these before we played.
I don't buy that. They wouldn't have told you where it's going to put us. I should have known when you were like, yeah, that's Illinois. I'd be like, you're lying. There's no way you knew that was Illinois.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It looks like we're the best in the world at this game, I think.
Yeah, I think actually, we just got an award from GeoGuessr that says we are the best in the world at this game.
Sorry, everybody. You might as well not play at home because you obviously aren't going to get a better score
won't beat
than
us.
You're going to guess Illinois? I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. And the first one we got in 2 minutes and 7 seconds. And then the second one,
wow,
under 2 minutes.
The last one took us 9 minutes.
9 minutes?
No.
Oh, wait, the whole game?
No. The total.
Oh,
I was like, there's no way. It took us 9 minutes.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
And 58 seconds to
the
find.
last one took us 2 minutes.
Oh, my gosh.
Our shortest one was round 3. Which one was round 3? Was that Las Vegas? No.
Yeah.
It was? Are you sure?
Or Ohio. Tampa was the first one,
okay,
wasn't
I've already
it?
forgotten everything.
Tampa was our first one.
Tampa was
No,
first.
Illinois was our first one. And then, what, Tampa? And then
Vegas?
Vegas, and then Ohio, and then Massachusetts.
Hmm.
All places. Oh, I've been to Florida. Everything else, never been.
Really?
Yeah. I visited a lot of the southern states, but, none of the northern states.
Oh, I've never been. I go to, all of the East Coast states, but I haven't been, anywhere on the West Coast.
I've been to California.
I've been to Seattle, but that's it.
I want to go to Seattle.
I think you'd like it.
I do. I was supposed to go on a trip, but, COVID.
It's
fine.
Tea.
It's fine. But I'm so glad that you guys got to see our geniusness in GeoGuessr. But when we come back, we're going to have
smart.
Parker Terrell back on the show, and we're going to go over our Oscar predictions. So stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Will Joyce, the Mayor of Stillwater. As Mayor, it's my responsibility to help develop plans for a variety of resident needs, including roads, emergency services, and utilities. Some of those services are paid for with federal money that the government distributes to states and communities based on Census Bureau data. This is your tax money coming back to our community, but if you or your household aren't counted, we lose nearly $1,200 per person to places like Texas, Kansas, and Arkansas. So help bring that money back to local communities by filling out the 2020 census. This year, it's easy to do. You'll receive a postcard in March 2020 with a unique code for your address. Using that code, simply go online, call, or request a paper copy of the census and fill it out. I want to make sure that you and your whole household are counted in the 2020 census. It's important not just to Stillwater, but to all of Payne County.
Welcome back to Full Disclosure. I'm McKenzie.
And I'm Kristen.
And we have Parker back again.
Parker, a man of many talents.
Hi, guys.
He's sports and movies.
Sports and movies.
That's all. That's all I got.
That's what we know of him.
So we brought Parker on today because he's a big movie dude and he knows a lot about the Oscars. And so we're going to do some Oscar predictions.
Yes.
Even though I don't know many of the movies that are on
Same.
here.
we know I don't watch movies. We've established that week after week.
Yeah.
I just
So-
like didn't watch movies last year that much.
Well, there weren't a lot of movies.
yeah.
released.
So like a lot of the, I don't know, like did they just come out on streaming platforms? A lot of them, or
So, this year's Oscars is a lot different because it's being held in April. Normally, the Oscars are held in February.
Oh, really?
So, they allowed a much longer window for the movies to be eligible because of COVID and the pandemic.
right?
But I would say yes, a good amount of these movies were released strictly on streaming platforms. When you're talking about Judas and the Black Messiah, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, those were both streaming exclusives. Nomadland only had a limited release in theaters, and then it became to Hulu. But there's some of these movies that still are not available streaming. Looking at Minari, and even like The Father are hard to find.
Where
Wow.
where were you supposed to watch these?
So with Minari specifically, it was a movie made by the production company A24, which you might know from horror movies like Hereditary.
Yes.
And
Sorry, I love that. Well, it's a really weird movie, but
what is the one with the cult?
Midsummer.
Midsummer.
Yeah,
That was an A24
yeah.
movie.
I really want to see that, but I couldn't, so I just
It was
googled the plot
Uncut
and read about
Gems.
it.
Adam Sandler's
Yes.
Uncut Gems
Oh
is
my
an A24
gosh.
movie. So
I love Adam Sandler. We already
Yeah.
know.
Minari is nothing like those movies.
Oh,
It
no.
is a
Okay.
a drama in every sense of the word. It's about a Korean family who in the 80s goes to Arkansas to become like rice farmers, and it's just
Okay.
about a family. It's got, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. He's a Korean actor who was in The Walking Dead. He played Glenn in The Walking Dead.
Is it Steven Yin?
Yes.
He's right here on the Oscar predictions, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. He got nominated for something.
Yeah, he's nominated for actor in a leading role.
Okay, yeah, at the very top. Duh.
No, you're good.
All good.
But anyway, I have not seen that movie because it was really hard to find. A24 had like a virtual theater experience that you had to buy, and that was only for like 2 days. But I do think that it will be coming to Netflix at some point because A24 has a deal with Netflix.
So, like, have a lot of people not seen this movie?
I would say
The
only
Academy has seen it.
well,
That's
I would hope. But
if it's being nominated.
but there are some people who have seen it. I just wasn't. I didn't want to pay like $30
No, that's
just
fair.
to watch it
It's like
one
Premier
time.
access on Disney
Yes,
Plus.
yes.
I'm like,
I'm
I'm not
like,
gonna pay
I'll wait till-
$30
But
for Mulan.
Like, when Mulan came out, I was like, I'll wait till November.
A lot of these. So Trial of Chicago 7, Netflix. The movie with One Night in Miami was an Amazon Prime movie.
Right.
Hillbilly Elegy was a Netflix movie. So
Okay, I knew about
Mank
that
was also
one.
a Netflix movie. So most of these were limited exclusives to streaming platforms instead of.
I watch a lot of
coming out in
Netflix, I
theaters.
feel like, but now I'm feeling like I don't because I
There's a
haven't
lot
heard
of stuff on
most of these.
Netflix. Like, my dad will pull up movies. I'm like, what is that? How did you even, like, what did you even look up?
Dad, how do you
Oh,
know
Dad.
stuff I don't?
It's a classic dad move.
I'm like walking out. I'm like, how did you even?
Yeah.
What is that?
How did you learn how to use Netflix,
How
Dad?
did you learn how to use Netflix? That's
my
a real
dad,
question.
my dad is much more the classical movies. Dad, he's always like watching a movie from like the 50s, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this movie's great. You should watch it." And I'm
My
like,
dad watches westerns and Star Trek.
Oh, yeah,
only.
that too.
My dad watches a lot of like sci-fi,
Oh.
like crazy stuff because he's a conspiracy nut.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
That's
Dad.
kinda
if you're
cool.
watching.
that is cool, actually.
I mean, I called my dad out for his westerns and Star Trek. So,
We actually changed the segment to calling out our fathers.
okay, Dad,
Okay, Dad.
put the westerns away. I'm tired.
Listen to these films
Hey,
right here. But,
so
yeah.
I guess starting off with actor in the leading role, which I again just messed up totally by not knowing Steven Yeun.
Would you
but-
have
It's
picked it?
okay.
No, so it's going to be Chadwick Boseman.
I
That-
picked Chadwick
That's my
Boseman
prediction.
too.
That's
Same
my
thing,
prediction.
he's-
He
Because
was
like when he's no longer with us, right?
well, yes.
Right.
So he tragically, of course, passed away of colon cancer
It was
last fall.
shocking. when
Yeah,
I got
out of
that
nowhere.
notification.
No
I
one
was like,
knew. No one knew. No one
yeah.
knew. Only the people. Only the directors of the films he was in, I
'Cause
believe,
he has
knew.
to like work with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, but this
gonna
isn't.
get
This is
sad.
by no means a pity pick. This is by no means a pity
No,
pick. He
he's
was the
great.
best actor. The
He's
performance that
great.
he gave in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom is one of the best in the last few years. And there's a monologue. I don't know. Have you seen this movie, Kristen? I know
I've seen like
McKenzie hasn't.
I've seen like certain scenes of it, but I haven't watched the full movie.
Well, the most famous scene I would think from this movie is when Chadwick Boseman's character kind of has a monologue where he talks to God, and throughout the movie, throughout the movie he hates God because he's gone through he's gone through so much trauma.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I
get
believe.
It.
I can't. It's been a long time. I watched it when it first came out. His family, he had an awful, tragedy when it comes to, a lynching. So Chadwick Boseman talks to God and is begging with him, like, why does this have to happen to me? Why do you have to be so hard on me? I want to love
cry
you.
right now. I'm not even watching it, and
he's
I'll
like,
cry.
he says, I want to love you and I want to believe in you, but I just can't because of the things that you've made happen in my life. And you can't help but think that that's Chadwick Boseman actually having that monologue.
Oh my God, Kristen.
No, I'm on cry.
Woo, reel it in.
You can't help but think that that's Chadwick Boseman having that monologue with God because of how much promise.
No, that's so sad. I
All
hope
in
he
all-
wins. I hope he wins.
All in all, I
He'll
think
win.
he's
Do
going to
my
win.
man justice here.
He is. That's probably the most consensus pick of
True.
any pick of the Oscars. if
The
you look
other
at-
actors are showing up like, well, we're not going to win.
No. I mean, Riz Ahmed in Sound of Metal played a deaf drummer or a drummer who is going deaf. Anthony Hopkins, of course,
Right.
plays someone who's struggling with dementia, struggling to remember his family.
good, yeah.
Gary Oldman in Mank.
Didn't watch that.
Yeah, I didn't watch that either, but he plays the screenwriter for perhaps the most famous movie of all time, one of them, Citizen Kane, an older movie from the 40s, Orson Welles, and then of course Stephen Yeun in Minari. But no, this is a runaway win for Chadwick Boseman.
Woo. Well, next we have actor in a supporting role. And who did you pick?
I picked Daniel Kaluuya from Judas and the Black Messiah.
I thought about it, but I had to go with Leslie Odom Jr. just because I am biased and I love that man.
Yeah, well, so this category is one of the few that's also super contested because Daniel Kaluuya and Lakeith Stanfield in Judas and the Black Messiah, they're both nominated for supporting role. So you could say that it was a supporting role, but I would argue that it was dual main roles for
Like
both players.
double headliners.
Yes. So that hurt both of their chances because it wasn't enough to be nominated for actor in a leading role, but it was so much more than just a supporting role. They're the main focus of the film.
Right.
So, but I think Daniel Kaluuya, just the way that he portrayed
really great. He's really great.
Fred. My goodness, I'm so bad at remembering names. The leader of the Illinois Black Panther Party, Fred Hampton, the leader of the Illinois Black Panther Party, just the way that he brought the energy on the screen. He is British, and he had the most convincing American accent for sure. I had no idea that he even was British until after I watched the movie.
I love when I find out actors are like...
I hear him on SNL, actually. I saw him on SNL, and he's talking with this extremely British accent, and I couldn't believe it because of the way he was so convincing.
It's like sometimes when Margot Robbie does her New York accent for so long, and then she goes back to her Australian accent, I'm like, what is that?
Like,
you're from New York, born and bred. Like, sorry. Like, nope.
But I have Daniel Kaluuya. A lot of people are picking Sacha Baron Cohen.
I picked that.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
He was...
My man Leslie.
Yeah, so Leslie
Love
Odom
it.
Jr.
Every week we talk
Every
about
week,
Leslie.
Leslie Odom Jr. comes up, and I defend him.
I even
every
just
time.
saw someone pick Paul Raci again. I didn't see Sound of Metal, so I don't know that.
Honestly, this is a good box.
It's all over.
People.
It's all over the board.
This is a good one.
This is an awesome. Like the nominees are just awesome.
Right.
And I can see anyone winning. For categories usually in the Oscars that are just kind of all over the place, usually it's someone that you don't expect wins. So I think Paul Raci probably has a great chance of winning just because no one knows or has seen that
I love
movie.
an upset.
And also,
I love March Madness.
people
for
talk
that.
about Sound of Metal. A lot of people don't like the movie, but the performances by both Riz Ahmed and Paul Raci is what makes the movie good enough.
That's good.
So that could also be a thing. And then actress in a leading role.
I put Viola Davis.
Me as well.
I put Frances McDormand for Nomadland.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what that movie is nor that person.
So, Frances
I will
McDormand
like.
has won
I
an
don't know
Oscar
those
before.
movies.
Have you heard of the movie Fargo?
Yes.
So she's the main.
Okay,
she's
okay.
the pregnant police officer in that movie.
Yes.
That was, of course, a while ago. But
I'm bad with names sometimes. Like I'm like I don't know
Nomadland
what
is
that
about a woman named Fern, played by Frances McDormand, who is a nomad. So she gets fired from her job, and lives out of her van, just going around the United States, just to different nomad communities, learning how to live this way. And it's a specific, it's a reflection on the Great Recession, which happened in 2008. She worked at a place called Granite, Nevada, which was literally basically just a mining town. Once granted, the mine got shut down, then her and her husband were laid off. Her husband ended up passing away.
Wow.
So, but I think that she's going to win just because of her involvement with the movie. She wasn't just someone that they called and said, hey, can you be in this movie? She was
put in the
directly
work.
involved with Chloe Zhao, the director, getting this movie into production. She was basically a producer for the movie and acted in it as well.
Well,
So,
good for her. Go ahead,
but
friends.
my
sis.
goodness,
Pop
Viola
off.
Davis.
Viola Davis
Any
is
other
a queen.
year,
A queen in everything that she does.
Any other year, I would say Viola Davis.
Viola Davis always understands the assignment.
Absolutely.
She always
It's
pops
like
up.
the whole point is that they understand the assignment. Why
That
do we
is
keep
true.
saying-
Yeah.
That is true. That is
I'm
literally
like,
the definition of an actor
That
or
is
actress.
their job.
The whole
They get
point
paid millions
is
of
that they
dollars to
understand
I don't know.
the
Some
assignment.
people don't understand the assignment.
Yeah, but like
What can you say?
if they're
least
not,
least favorite actor. Go ahead.
Oh my god.
Who never understands the assignment. For
my
me,
God,
it's
I
Keanu Reeves.
really.
Oh my god.
I-
I love Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves is awesome. Okay, John Wick is awesome.
Have
but
you ever seen Always Be My Maybe?
No, I haven't. But
He plays
his early stuff
The
is
Matrix?
just tough. The Matrix is actually good because he
The
doesn't
Matrix
have
is weird.
he does not have very many lines.
I like couldn't sit through the Matrix for some
I don't know if
reason.
you've
It's
ever
too
heard
much.
of. There's a movie called Much Ado About Nothing.
Yes.
Cannot stand Keanu Reeves' performance in that movie. I can't watch. Denzel Washington does great. Kenneth Branagh does great. But Keanu Reeves trying to do Shakespeare
There's something
is
about
tough.
Ben Stiller to me that feels weird.
Really?
He gives me
That-
bad vibes.
I get that. I
like
get that.
I
feel
feel
that
like
way
he's
about,
always the same person in every movie that he plays.
I feel that way about Jennifer Lawrence.
She's
Ooh,
funny. I do
hot
like her though.
take.
I do like her.
I
An
don't like
Oscar
her.
darling, Jennifer Lawrence,
Not
hasn't been
into her.
nominated in a while, but her
Have
early
you
career.
seen that video of her meeting Jack Nicholson?
No.
And he's
I don't-
like,
to be honest,
she's
I'm
like,
not
"Do you have a
really sure who Jack
girlfriend?"
Nicholson is.
What?
the Joker?
You think I'm watching
Here's
that?
Johnny,
You
The
think
Shining.
I'm watching that? No, I've never seen
One
that.
Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Nope.
Oh my
Man.
god. I'm like, I'm done with mine. I only could
Jack
say
Nicholas,
the Joker.
but no. Frances McDormand. It comes down to Frances McDormand or Viola Davis. A really big dark horse would be Carey Mulligan for Promising Young Woman. You may know Carey Mulligan from her performance in The Great Gatsby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she is Daisy.
Oh, she's so sweet. The one with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there
And
another one?
There's like,
yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
it's like an
70s
old
one with
one.
Rob Redford.
yeah, it's really
I
old.
It's
don't know
not
who that
good.
is
It's
for
not as
sure.
good at all. But she's also in a movie that came out this year called The Dig. It's kind of
The
a
Dig.
Netflix original
Oh,
that I really enjoyed. If you like British sad dramas,
Sad? You got me.
then
I
it's a
love
great
watching
movie. I
sad
encourage you
stuff.
to watch The Dig with Carey Mulligan
In the mood to cry, Kristen?
and Ray Fiennes.
Always. I'm a Cancer, baby. We always cry.
But no,
All right.
Okay.
And then actress in a supporting role.
no idea.
I put Glenn Close.
I have not seen any of these movies aside from Hillbilly Elegy with
I know
Glenn Close.
my mom really liked that movie. I'm assuming. Sorry if I'm speaking wrong on your name, Mom. But I'm pretty
out
sure
Dad and
she liked. Yeah. Sorry, Mom and Dad.
Calling
but
out Kristen's
it's the one with
parents.
Amy Adams, right? Hillbilly
Yes,
Energy? Okay, then
yes.
yeah. So I just picked her because
It's
I haven't
again-
really.
Another Netflix original. This is not to get political, but I would say that this movie, which is based on a book, is extremely conservative.
Okay.
And the Academy is known for, kind of going the opposite direction of conservative films and conservative.
Dang, I did not know it was a
So-
conservative movie. I've never seen the movie.
So
I've
I don't
never
think Glenn
seen
Close has a chance. But
Mm.
she did an amazing job. And at the end of that movie, they show the picture of the woman that she's based off, identical. She looks exactly like this woman. And Glenn Close, of course, is tied for the most nominations without ever winning an Oscar with Amy Adams.
No, that sucks.
With
that
Amy
was like
Adams.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah,
He only has
so-
one, right?
Glenn Close has, I think, 13
that.
nominations and has never won. And
that.
sadly, I don't think that she's going to win this year,
Well,
just because of the movie that she's in.
Maybe
a lot
Amanda
of
Seyfried will win.
A lot of people are saying that Zhu Jun-yoon from
I think
Minari
That's a
will
good
win.
one.
She's a newcomer onto the scene, and
Let's do it.
the Academy has been.
Give it to her.
If you have an awesome performance, and this is the first time that the voters in the Academy have seen you, that usually bodes well for you.
Cool.
So
I bet like these like old timers, not old timers, but like that like have a bunch of nominations and don't get anything are like, why is this newbie getting an Oscar?
mhm.
I'm
Well,
like,
they understood
well-
the assignment.
they
Well,
understood the assignment.
Also, I mean, then you can say, well, you mean you had a chance when you were young too, and you didn't get it. So
I'm like, that you didn't get it when you were younger. Sorry.
I mean, it's a known thing that younger actors and actresses doing well their first time, like providing an Oscar-worthy performance, one enough to get a nomination, usually bodes well for them. I said that Chadwick Boseman winning actor was the most unanimous. There's actually another unanimous pick, and it is
Animated
Soul
feature?
winning animated feature.
I
It's
picked
not even
I
close.
didn't pick it.
What?
I didn't pick
What?
Soul. I put
Did you
Onward.
pick Shaun the Sheep?
No,
Oh
I
my
wish
God,
I would have
that
picked Shaun the
title
Sheep
made me
because
crack
I
up a little bit.
did
Armageddon?
Jeez.
I didn't even know a new Shaun the Sheep movie came out.
Me
First
either.
of all, but
I
I
didn't know
put
that.
Onward because I haven't seen Soul.
Oh my goodness.
I watched
I've
both.
been meaning to watch it.
Is that surprising?
Onward is good.
Honestly, yeah.
Onward is great,
Onward's really good.
but Soul is.
I just
Okay,
never watched
To be honest,
Soul, so
I need to watch
felt
Soul
like
again.
I felt like a
'Cause I
faker if I
wasn't
put
paying attention at all.
Soul if I like haven't seen it. That's
So-
why I put Onward.
I would say this. Soul has a lot of kids movie. A kid will be entertained, but the meaning of Soul,
adults.
the purpose
Yeah,
of Soul,
I've heard
and
that
the
too.
soul of Soul is an adult movie. It's about existentialism. It's about dealing with life in certain ways, and so that movie it transcends all these other movies by a wide margin,
Right.
and Soul is gonna win in a landslide.
Okay, well, if Onward wins. And then
I liked Onward,
Onward
honestly.
was so good. And
Some
it was
people
so
hated that movie.
sad.
I thought it was really good.
I thought it was
I saw
the
it in the theater
ending
right before Corona happened.
I did too, and it was so sad.
Because it was like the only thing playing.
It was like when he started hugging his dad and the other kid like didn't get to. I was like, stop it.
Kristen was ready to cry.
Well,
I'm
it
always
was
ready to cry.
similar. I think that they were trying to go with kind of the Frozen method in Onward of it's not about
It's about family.
heterosexual romances or anything. It's about in Frozen it was about the sisterly love,
for
and in
true
this
love
movie
was-
it was about brotherly love. It didn't hit the same notes as Frozen, and of course it wasn't a musical,
It
but
was a little
I wish it
funkier
was a
with
musical.
some like.
it was
was
definitely kind
fun.
of
It
nerdy.
was
I would
like-
I would
Yeah.
describe it as a nerdy family movie.
I loved it. It was so
It was
fun.
heavily
It
fantasy
was like
based.
magical.
Yeah.
Like they had fun.
Chris
I loved,
Pratt
like, it was
and
like,
Tom Holland did a
Oh,
great
yeah,
job.
it
Was
used to
Tom
be
Holland?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
main
little
character
brother.
was Tom Holland doing an American accent.
I only recently learned who that was, obviously through my Marvel movies adventures.
from her favorite movie, Spider-Man.
That's why we have him.
I mean, but
He said, okay.
I just
Short
it's
King,
just
Tom Holland.
he is a short king. He is a short king. Has a
Glad
new
we
movie
can
coming out.
decide.
Has a new movie coming out at the end of this year, December.
Didn't he just have one that came out too?
Yes,
by the Russo
on
brothers?
Apple. Yeah, Apple TV.
Yeah, I haven't watched
I
it
have
yet,
not
but I've
watched
heard
Cherry.
some certain
Cherry,
things,
I
something
think?
like that.
Yeah.
He be
I
doing too
did watch the
much.
one with him and Robert Pattinson, Devil Inside Me or something like that. Have you seen that one?
No, I haven't. Is
You
that a
should
horror
watch
movie?
that. No, it's like they're kind of like country. Like they all have country accents, but
I loved it in a
Really?
country
yeah,
accent.
I would try it.
Really?
And then we have one more, and it's Best Picture. I'm curious as to what you put. What'd you put?
I put Nomadland.
I put Judas and the Black Messiah.
I put The Trial of the Chicago 7.
Okay,
all good.
so
all good.
those are I would say probably the top three to get the win.
Mm-hmm.
This year is odd with everything that happened with COVID, with everything being mostly on streaming. I just think Nomadland has the most momentum going into the Oscar season,
Right.
just with how beautiful it was. It's going to win cinematography. Frances McDormand is probably going to win Best Actor, and Chloe Zhao is going to win Best Director.
Wow.
So usually that
that's a fact.
combination, usually it results in a win in Best Picture. But I wouldn't be surprised if Trial of Chicago 7 does win, because a couple of years ago, a movie called Green Book won. I don't know if you've seen Green Book.
I've seen Green Book.
But no one expected that movie to win
Really?
Best
I
Picture.
thought it was gonna win, or like I thought it was a contender.
it was a rare movie that audiences loved. It did well at the box office.
really good.
If you just brought it up in mainstream conversation, people
That's
would
the guy
understand
that
it.
plays the piano.
Yeah,
Is driven
yeah.
around? Okay, yeah.
Viggo Mortensen and
Yes.
Mahershala Ali
Yes.
in that movie. So
Love that man.
Trial of Chicago 7, I feel like, is the most mainstream of these movies. There's quite a few people I know that watched it on Netflix. It's
Right.
got a ton of big name actors, whether it be Eddie Redmayne, of course, Sacha Baron Cohen with his Oscar nomination. But Joseph Gordon-Levitt has a.
Love him.
I could not stand his role in this movie.
You ever seen Looper?
I have not seen Looper with
Oh,
Bruce
it
Willis.
was
I need
so
to watch
good.
that.
It's
I need to
super
watch
good.
that. I didn't take you as a huge Bruce Willis fan. But
Bruce Willis. I thought he was 007 the other day, I think. When we were talking about James Bond that one day, I was like, Bruce Willis? And they were like, no.
no.
I was like,
no.
my mom texted me. She was like, it's Sean Connery. I was like, I mean, Sean Connery. I was like,
No one texted me about my Bond
I've
knowledge because
never
everyone
seen a
knows I
Bond
have
movie,
none.
so
So
it's fine. But yeah, so those are going to be our Oscar predictions. So thank you, Parker, for coming on and sharing your
Yeah, I
movie
can't wait to
knowledge.
watch.
You know so many movies.
I can't wait to watch. I think that it's up for grabs for sure.
It's going to be crazy.
A lot of these are up for grabs. The Oscars always provides some type of upset pick, whether it was Parasite winning basically everything that was nominated for. So Nomadland could be that movie this year, but watch out for Chicago 7. And then again, another dark horse would be Promising Young Woman.
Heck yeah.
With Carrie
All
Mulligan.
right.
So.
Well, thank you for coming on. And when we come back, we'll talk about what you missed in Falcon and the Winter Soldier and another McKenzie meets Marvel. So we'll see you then.
Hi everybody, my name is Emily Shooping. I'm your marketing coordinator for the Made in Oklahoma Coalition. I'm coming to you with an amazing opportunity. We are teaming up with the Ocali Media Group at Oklahoma State University. We want to tell your story on the following platforms: streaming, newspaper, and digital. This opportunity will not only allow your story to be told locally, but nationally as well. I am so excited for each of you to join in on this tremendous opportunity. This will not only be good for your business, but it will be good for our great state of Oklahoma. You can be expecting an email from me soon with more details about this opportunity. Local has a name, local has a face, local has a flavor. The Made in Oklahoma Coalition.
Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Full Disclosure. I'm Kristen.
and I'm McKenzie.
And you know what time it is. It's our Marvel time. So before we find out what movie Mackenzie watched, we're going to do a quick recap on Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So last week, episode 5. This week, last episode, really sad.
It's the last episode?
Yeah, but I'm like, how are they going to finish it? I feel like there's going to be a season 2, but I digress.
I thought that these were limited series.
I don't know. I know WandaVision, it said like series finale. So I'm like, it's fine. I love WandaVision. But okay, so last week where we left off was John Walker, who is Captain America now, killing someone in public.
Gross.
With a shield.
Gross.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. So he killed someone with the shield. The next scene, he like runs away. He's like, running away. He is a super soldier now. Remember that. But he like went to this warehouse and like Bucky and Sam like went to go talk to him, and they were like, dude, like we can work through this. Like it was like accidents happen. Like let's chill. And then Sam was like, just hand me the shield and we'll figure it out. And then he's like, oh, so that's what it's about, the shield. And he's like, no, you murdered someone in public, sir. Like you are a U.S. ambassador and you're killing people in public. Not good. So then he starts to fight Bucky and Sam together, and he keeps trying to kill them with the shield. And I'm like, are you a one-trick pony, John Walker? Is that all you know? Is that all you know? But basically, he like fights them or whatever. It's hard for them because he's a super soldier now. But they end up like kicking his butt, and he has to go back to America. He goes back to America. He like kind of stands on trial in front of people, and they're like, John Walker, you're stripped of your title as Captain America. You will no longer serve. Like he like doesn't get any benefits now from like being in the military or anything because he kills someone in public. And then he started like yelling at them, and he was like, you made me this way. Like you created this. You created me. I'm doing my job. I killed a bad guy. Like what's wrong? I killed a bad guy. And they're like, you can't decapitate a man in a public square in a different country.
Right.
Unfortunately, that's a no-no, sir. But then there was like, I need to look up her name, but there was like a teaser to like somebody coming into the show, like that hasn't been on it before, and it was a new lady. I need to find her name. Falcon. It's the lady from Seinfeld. Have you ever seen Seinfeld?
No.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Kristen, I'm just living my life. I don't watch anything.
You never even heard of Seinfeld?
I've heard of it. I saw the little place.
A new character. Her name is Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, and she is from. If you look it up, her character is from Hydra. Like she's like a Hydra agent, and she like Hydra's the bad guys.
Okay.
Bad guys from Captain America were Hydra. Don't know if you remember that, but she came, and she's basically talking to John Walker after his trial, and was. I feel like he's a bad guy now, obviously, but he's like gonna work with her, I guess maybe, and I don't know what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
But she entered, and then we saw Sharon again. I think Sharon's going to be a bad guy, which is Peggy's niece.
Okay.
Who kissed Captain America that one time.
Gross.
Really weird. But I also saw this thing on TikTok where it said, like, all the good guys in the Marvel movies use Apple phones because Apple wants to be, like, represented good. So, like, all the bad guys don't have Apple phones, and Sharon didn't have one. She had like an Android, so I'm like, Sharon's a bad guy. People think she might be the power broker that we like has been talked about in the show, which is like a bad guy who's trying to like kill people. And I'm like, if Sharon's the power broker, I stand. She got messed up trying to be a superhero and all that stuff, but it's fine. But yeah, so that is my recap on Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Okay.
But your movie.
My movie.
What is
I
it?
did tell Kristen what I watched.
She told me like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. I watched Black Panther, which
I've been waiting for you to watch this
Really?
one.
You wanted me to watch Black Panther?
Because I was like, I feel like she'll like this one, but like we didn't
there
want
were
to start
definitely
with
some
it.
elements that I did really like. It's very culture filled. I like
Right.
that. A lot of powerful ladies.
A lot of powerful ladies.
Yeah.
Like they get the Queen, Shuri, like his like army is
army.
all women.
Mm-hmm.
Like they are great.
I did have one question to start. What is all this sand stuff?
Sand?
Like,
Oh,
when they're
like when he like gets
when they're like telling the
buried?
story about Wakanda, and it's like they're making out. What is this sand? And then they're buried in this sand.
I don't really know. Like,
I want to be buried in this sand.
I'm not really sure. I do know like when he was like given the full powers of the Black Panther, they like buried him in sand
is
and
that
he like
liquid?
went. The thing that he drinks,
Yeah.
it like turns him. It's basically.
Why does it make his veins show up?
It's like basically enhancing his body to become the Black Panther.
Spooky.
But they like grow it in that little thing, which is why when Killmonger came, he was like, "Give me that, destroy the rest of them."
Is that like his official name?
It's his bad guy name, yeah, Killmonger.
Okay.
What do you think of him?
Well, I thought he was cute.
Michael B. Jordan, shout out you.
I want to know if he's doing okay.
Probably not. He was a
He
little
had some
messed
drama.
up.
He had some drama.
He came home playing basketball and his dad was dead.
Okay, I also wanted to know when they're like challenging the king.
Right.
How do they all stay on those waterfall rocks? How do they get there?
They don't show.
They're like,
So
they just appeared there.
they're
And I'm like, how'd they
they're
get
just
there?
there and they're all, I don't know. I would
Did
like
they
to
climb?
see. Maybe they have an escalator. They're
Oh,
on like a
man.
pulley system. They're like, okay, everybody get on. Let me pull you up.
Yeah.
Do you like this one better than the ones that you've watched before?
It just, to me, this didn't feel so much like a Marvel movie, which I enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
It felt more like
Like a movie.
an Inside Tech Africa movie.
Right. I love Black Panther. Black Panther is
Really?
a great Marvel movie.
Cool.
And Chadwick Boseman.
Rip.
I can't believe he keeps coming up. I'm gonna be so
I
sad.
know. When you were talking about that earlier, I was like, oh, Kristen.
You're like, oh, just you wait. Just you wait, you little cancer idiot. Gosh. What would you rank this compared to what you've already watched?
I would call this like an 8 or a 9.
Cool.
It's very different, which I
Better than
like.
Spider-Man? Or Spider-Man's still number one?
I like Spider-Man better, but this one was cool. I feel like there's not a lot like bad I can say about this one, just because like also like I don't want to disrespect anyone's culture here. 'Cause
Right,
that's
right.
anything that like I would like be like, what is that? It's just like the costumes they wear or the paint they put on their face, but that's not like something
Yeah.
I can really comment
Yeah,
on.
I
That's
really-
just like a
I really, really liked the details of like
Yeah.
their out. Like everyone was dressed head to toe. Like everyone had special makeup. Like they were really dedicated to like preserving the culture of Wakanda that they're like portraying.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes. And I liked that they like when Killmonger came, like T'Challa was like, nope, he's right. We should fight. Like that's the way we do it. And I'm like, respect. Even though you already won and you're already king, but like
yeah.
he's so He's so brave and handsome and nice. And he's the true Black Panther. Remember when they thought he died?
Yeah. And then he was
After
just in that
Killmonger
snow.
yeeted him off the waterfall.
And he was just in that snow. And then he was just like, he died in a very intense way.
Yeah. But then M'Baku came, who is the guys from the Cold Place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Really loved him.
Why is it cold there?
I don't know. Different areas. It's
Very
really
different.
cold there. It's like super icy.
This is just one of those things again where I'm like, they make these villains, or like sort of villains. I guess he doesn't like end as a villain. They make them so big and then expect me to think that he can beat him.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, make him a
just-
little weaker. Make them a
he's
little more
just-
evenly matched.
He's just so talented. Well, when he was fighting M'Baku in the water that one time, he didn't have any powers. He was just fighting.
Yeah. So
Because
then,
they
like,
stripped the Black Panther power away.
but like, then he's stronger than him.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why did he still win?
Maybe, I guess, like, even if someone's stronger than you, like, if you're a good fighter and you know, like, how to fight someone, it would, like
Jake Paul.
No, that was staged. Jake Paul. I hope Jake Paul is watching because you're a faker. Unlike King T'Challa, who just knows how to KO his opponents, but it's fine.
But I mean, I thought he was Michael B. Jordan was a little intense.
Yeah.
He kind of scared me.
He honestly is kind of a scary dude because he's like crazy.
He's crazy. And he's got all those dots.
Crazy. He has all those things. Isn't it for like people that he's killed?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, there's a character like that in the DC world who has like he cuts himself every time he kills someone, and I'm like, why are you guys doing this? You can just tell us. Like, you don't have to hurt yourself.
So does that mean everyone that has? Because like, I don't know his name. He's on the Oscar list. Daniel.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
He
Bad
also had
dude.
dots on his face. Does that mean he's killed people?
Maybe he turned out to be a bad dude anyway.
He did.
Yeah,
Oh.
remember he was dating Okoye, I'm pretty sure, who is like the main girl in the Warriors, and he was like, you would really kill me, my love, and she said, for Wakanda, without question.
Ooh.
Oh, I love her. I love her. I'm really on the good guy team in this movie. I hate the bad guys.
Yeah.
in this movie.
Seriously. Yeah.
I'm like, how could you?
You want
turn
to root
on
for
your
the good
king
guys
like that?
You want to do it for Wakanda.
For Wakanda.
Mm-hmm. They love that place.
I'm so glad you watched this movie. I hope next week you watch Infinity War. I really do. Even if like it's like one that you have to watch. You have to watch. You're never gonna know what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna go out with a bang. I'll go out with a
Infinity
bang.
War. You heard it here. Next week,
okay.
Mackenzie's gonna watch Infinity War.
We don't know that. Maybe I'll just watch like Doctor Strange.
She's gonna watch Infinity War.
Not confirmed. Do not.
Not confirmed, but
do
we're
not
really
spread that
hopeful.
rumor.
Everybody flood Mackenzie's comments with watch Infinity War.
DM me on Instagram. Tell me what I should watch.
Tweet at her. Comment on her TikTok page.
You can't find my TikTok. Don't try. Oh, don't try.
Okay.
Please don't look me up on TikTok. That would be embarrassing.
Do you make a lot of TikToks?
No.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So do you have any other final thoughts on Black Panther?
Car chase scene.
Yes, really great. In the Asian country that they went to?
Korea.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not one of the Koreas. When
Shuri's driving the car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barefoot.
Yeah.
Barefoot.
It's not a real car that she's driving.
Not the sister.
Oh,
the actual
yeah,
girls
yeah,
that were
yeah,
there
yeah.
were driving barefoot.
Yeah. Lupita
Scary.
Nyong'o and Nyong'o.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was great in that movie,
I
too.
tried to drive barefoot recently, and I felt like I was going to crash my car
It's
every
really
5
hard.
seconds.
I just don't have the stability in my
And
foot.
she was like zooming.
They're warriors. They don't care.
Maybe they're used to being barefoot.
True.
Do you think they drive a lot of cars in Wakanda?
I don't know.
How would she know how to drive then?
Well, Nakia goes on missions.
Right.
So, like, maybe she learned.
You think?
I'm sure they
Do you
have
think
cars
they
in
drive in
Wakanda. Yeah,
Wakanda?
well, they're like an advanced city. I'm sure they have cars. Or, like,
I didn't see any
advanced
streets.
vehicles. Yeah, they never really took us down, like, into, like, the city of Wakanda.
I'd like a
It was,
tour.
Like, yeah, and if you're listening, we want a tour.
I'd like to see a tour of the city. What if I want to move there?
True.
So I'd like to know.
We'll
Please.
create it here in real life. Well, that's all we have today for Full Disclosure. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Kristen,
And I'm McKenzie.
and we'll see you next week.